and southern Kentucky. This is WYNT Mountain News at 11.
Good evening, I'm Justin Case. Most of us saw rain break this evening, but more is on the way. We continue our severe weather alert day coverage with Chief Meteorologist Paige Noel. Paige.
Yeah, Justin, we got a little bit of a break this evening and into the overnight hours, but that flash flood watch is still in effect. Now, that has been extended until 8 p.m. on your Thursday. You'll notice a good portion of the mountains in this flash flood watch, so really gonna have to keep an eye on that really as we head into your Wednesday and especially as we head into the overnight hours and into your Thursday. Satellite and radar shows that we just seen a few pop-ups throughout the evening here and there. The bulk of the showers got out of here a little bit earlier today. Now, as we scan the skies now, good news is we're only looking, once again, few pop-ups maybe over into Lee County, moving into Wolfe County, some over into Powell County as well. But really, we're going to remain mostly dry as we head throughout the overnight hours. So scattered showers and storms return once again as we head into your Wednesday. Temperatures upper 60s to lower 70s, not too bad out there, but those dew points are once again upper 60s, lower 70s. So it's feeling very oppressive, really just muggy outside when you step out the door. Now, headlines for tonight, we are going to get that slight rain break overnight. More scattered storms expected for your Wednesday. It looks like soggy conditions return Wednesday and into your Thursday. I'll look at that full forecast coming up in just a few short minutes.
Paige, thank you. Imagine watching a storm rolling in, floodwaters rising, putting your home in danger. Well, for 3 people in Clay County, that is the reality they are dealing with. In total, 9 people have been forced to leave their homes in the county just hours before county officials declared a state of emergency. New at 11, I went to Clay County to see the damage that floodwaters are leaving behind.
Seaworth's washed up some potatoes, but all of this was completely underwater.
This is Danny Garrett. The same floodwaters that damaged his property caused 9 people to be forced from their homes.
I've never seen anything like that, period. You know, one minute it was raining and then the next minute it was chaos.
County officials estimate 20 roads have damage along with about 15 other bridges.
We're probably at $70,000 to $75,000 just getting over the threshold. We sat here and talked just a few minutes, and we've already had 2 or 3 more places that's been called in that we hadn't even looked at.
County crews have been working around the clock to make sure all roadways are staying open. Most of the damage is being seen in the Burning Springs community.
Saw trees off the road, get debris out of the road, clean out ditch lines, get the water flowing back the way it should be flowing. Almost every road in that area has had some kind of county effort on it today.
And that's not all. People in the community are finding even more damage as the water recedes, like this sinkhole.
We really didn't notice this until it was all over after the water had went down, and that's when we found this.
The 6 homeless people who had to leave this flooded shelter and the 3 others forced from their mobile homes all have one thing in common.
We're real resilient. We're used to flooding, so having family around you is always a good thing to living here in the mountains.
Assessing the damages as more rain chances linger in the forecast. There are still 2 water main breaks crews are unable to get to because of high flood waters. County officials ask that you call the county road department if you see any roadways damaged by the storms. The Metcalfe County Sheriff's Office is looking for a man who has been missing for almost 4 weeks. We are told this man, Adam McCoy, has family in Floyd County. He was last seen driving a blue 1994 GMC pickup truck. McCoy is 6 feet tall and weighs around 190 pounds. He has green eyes and partially balding brown hair. If you see McCoy, you are asked to call police. A man is asking for your help finding his stolen truck. This is the vehicle, a 2014 black 4-door Nissan Frontier. John Osborne says he walked out of his door this morning to go to work when it was missing. Now he and his mom are pleading for the person to bring it back because John was just a few months away from paying it off.
It's like a dog. Dog's your best friend. Truck's your best friend. That's your 2 that, you just hate to see taken away from you.
If you know where the truck is or who took it, you are asked to call the Laurel County Sheriff's Office or KSP Post 11 in London. A Pulaski County woman says she is facing the toughest time of her life. Both her mother and 5-year-old daughter were killed yesterday morning. They were in a crash on US 27 near Walnut Street in Burnside. Tonight, Nick Oliver talked to Taylor Hobbs about how she's remembering 2 people she loved very much.
It's really hard trying to get through not only losing your daughter, but losing your mom too.
The saying, picking up the pieces, doesn't even begin to describe the feeling of overwhelming pain Taylor Hobbs is feeling after her daughter, 5-year-old Kylie Hobbs, and mother, 42-year-old Deanna Cheney, were killed in a crash Monday morning.
They were really close. Kylie really loved her.
These snapshots tell the stories of adventure, love, and friendship, and not just your normal friendship. The granddaughter and grandmother combo were better known as best friends.
They loved to play together and laugh and spend time together.
The investigation into what happened in that crash still continues as the other driver remains in critical condition. But it is known the driver did cross the center line, striking Cheney's personal mail carrier head-on. A crash that this family says not only claimed lives, but personalities, and a future full of more laughs, smiles, and love for everyone.
She made an impact on everybody's life. Anybody that met her loved her. Her personality was different than anybody's.
You know, when you ask what people could do, we need as many prayers as we can get.
Nick Oliver, WYMT Mountain News.
We have the funeral arrangements for Deanna Cheney and her granddaughter. Visitations are Thursday at 6 at Chapel of Southern Oaks Funeral Home. Cheney's funeral is the next day at 11. Kylie's funeral is at 1. She will be buried at Southern Oaks Cemetery. FBI officials say they believe no foul play was involved in the death of a woman found in Mammoth Cave National Park. The body of 23-year-old Mariah Amber DeCrue was discovered in a cemetery on park grounds in March. Investigators say they had determined the cause of death was an accidental overdose of antihistamine used in certain types of allergy and sleep medications. Park rangers called in the FBI because the body was found on National Park property. Standing in front of the Pike County Fiscal Court this morning, members of the Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 3769 asked for support. According to the U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs, veterans are nearly twice as likely as non-veterans to take their own lives. Nathan Sesko is creating a bill that would allow veterans to turn their military skills into accreditation hours.
And because you have a world of knowledge and you feel like you have to start with square one as somebody that just graduated high school.
Sesko says staying busy with the job could help cut back on veteran suicides. Judge Executive Ray Jones and the Fiscal Court told members of the VFW they fully support this bill and plan to help in any way they can. An attorney for a Pike County man charged in a multi-state robbery spree says they intend to work out a plea deal. Jason Lee Robinson's case currently sits in federal court in southern Florida. His attorney says they are waiting for charges in other states to be transferred there so Robinson can enter guilty pleas. Police say he robbed 7 banks in several states. They caught him in Colorado. Robinson does have a history of bank robberies. Currently, his trial is set for July 8th. Students in Pike County have many options for summer camps this year, but one that is happening at the East Ridge High School would be a crime to miss. Today, students worked on electronic circuits. Next, they work on crime scene investigation. Gear Up East Kentucky is working with Pike County Schools and the Challenger Learning Center to bring a CSI-themed camp to students. College and career navigator Sophia Sword says she is excited for the students to see what the camp will bring.
The students will get to learn about DNA and blood typing and do some real-life crime-solving activities.
The camp continues tomorrow and Thursday at 10 a.m. and is open to any Pike County student entering grades 6 through 9. A well-known bluegrass band performed at Little Rock's Bible Camp today. Kentucky Just Us is a band and family in one. They are from Glasgow, but now they tour all over the country. The band has also won awards such as the Kentucky Music Hall of Fame's Artist in Residence. Today they hope to inspire the children at Twin Rocks to follow passions of their own.
Being around the kids is just a special time for us. It's just a lot of fun, and hopefully we can let them see some of the things that we're doing and maybe inspire them on their journey as they go forth.
The band studied at Hayden Community and Technical College's School of Bluegrass and Traditional Music. The family plans to continue making music as a career and are working on their newest album. Coming up at 11, President Trump signals mass deportations could be on the way, but some federal officials are concerned about how much effort that would take. But But first, a deadly heat wave scorches India when people there can finally feel some relief.
And more rain is expected for your Wednesday and your Thursday. I'll have that full forecast next.